Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You know why ignorance have no inhibitions when doing stuff? Because they don't know what's good and what's wrong. I don't have a sense of reality and what is ridiculous and what's not. So if you live in this kind of world where in your brain that you are such an ignorant or you're so full of yourself, with reason or without reason. With reason meaning if you're, let's say, the best in something, you can be full of yourself how much you want. You can be arrogant how much you want. I give you that. I don't give those ones who are not good but are acting like they're the best ones. Now those I don't like. Those are to be ridiculed. And those guys are the ones that are or this particular individual is the subject of this little article. This little article comes from the interview, the 60 Minutes interview conducted with President Biden in the United States of America, and it's from Daily News from September 18, 2022, from New York Daily News. And this is the title. President Biden says he intends to run again, but that it's too early to say so definitely. Why is that? Because you think you're going to die, or just because we don't deserve you? Which one? So, President Biden said he intends to run for office again, but added that it was too early to say so definitely. In the interview with 60 Minutes anchor Scott Pelley, a weasel, that aired Sunday, the CBS correspondent asked him point blank if he expected to try for a second term. And he answers Biden. Oh, no, actually this is Pelley in quotation mark. Sir, are you committed to running again? Or are there certain conditions that have to be right? Pelley asked. Yeah, you have to be all there. That's the first precondition. And I'm quoting Biden. It's much too early to make that kind of decision, Biden said, adding that he intends to focus on doing my job. You're not doing your job. Other people do it for you. We know it's out in the open. Don't worry. And that's and that he's a great respecter of fate. Jesus Christ. You make your fate. If I want to stay alive right now, it depends on me. If I want to break this little finger right here, it depends on me. If I want to have this eye out, it depends on me right now. If I want to my life, I can do it right now. Okay? Or if I try to strive for excellence, is my doing. If I stay here and wait for excellence to not knock at my door and say, Emil, we got you, man. We found you. Oh, thank you very much. Come over here. I didn't do anything for it, but somehow I would get excellence. You know what I mean? It's your doing. Fate. What fate? Just sit down and fate will come and find you somehow? That's child behavior. What I'm doing is I'm doing my job. I'm gonna do that job. No, you suck at it, I'm telling you, Biden. And within the time frame that makes sense after this next election cycle here, going into next year, made a judgment on what to do. Okay, look. If I were to say to you I'm running again, all of a sudden a whole range of things come into play that I have requirements I have to change and move and do in terms of elections law. So it's a system. He's ready. So look, my intention, as I said to begin with, is that I would run again. All right? Now, do you remember? Maybe. I do very well because it stuck in my brain the first time I watched that interview with Vladimir Putin of Russia. He was asked by, I think there were some French interviewers. I don't know. I think when he was either still former President Obama, I think that's when it was at the end. It was not when Putin, I think Obama. So he was asked by these interviewers, so what do you think about, the presidents of the United States or something like this? Will they change their view over on what do you mean the new president will have a different view on Russia? Like, how do you assess the president? What do you think about that? And he said, well, I've been meeting 4 U.S. presidents so far, or something like that, and this is one thing that I observed, that they come to, in their campaign, when they run, they come with ideas, good ideas, and he gives the example of Barack Obama, who pledged to close Guantanamo Bay prison and whatever it's over there, military base in Cuba. He said, and once he got elected, did he do it? No. Why? Because Putin says, when you get elected in the United States, things are complicated. You can come with great ideas, I'm paraphrasing Putin, you can come with great ideas, presidents as an individual, but once they get elected, in about 2 days, people with ties and sunglasses show up in black suits, show up in your office, and they tell you how things are run there. And then everything changes and you can do squat. Now, who are those people? Who do you think he was talking about? I think he was talking about FBI, CIA in the military, because he said one in khaki and one in a black suit. So there would be intelligence community and the military. Those come and tell you how things are gonna be. This is per Putin. Putin is not an idiot, and I think he knows exactly how things are in the United States. As the guys in the United States, they know exactly how things are in Russia, okay? And they might differ the way they know they are to the way they tell you they are. Anyway, should I believe Putin? I believe in this one 100%, and I tell you why. Direct experience and patterns. That's very easy. Just look. Now, we can agree that if this is just one side of the story, these guys, I don't think the presidents are really running the show. I think they're allowed to run the show until they do something stupid. And when they do something stupid, then they're smacked and they come back into the script. That's what it is. Now, in order to be able to be smacked back into the script, you have to have them under your thumb. That means they must have done something bad somewhere in the past, and you keep them like that. So you have to own them, basically. Or with threats. Just imagine who is your Secret Service guy next to you. Is that your man? Whose man that is? That guy can help you go to meet Jesus forever in a second. With a little heart attack or with a little stroke. That happened before. I don't give names. And if you really can't, if that can't happen, then you have a Dallas incident, 1963 or whatever that was. You know what I'm talking about. So things like this happen. But they said if you can get a stupider guy, it's easier to maneuver. Now they got, if you look at the US presidents, I think things went down in the intellect and abilities. I would say that. Not that we're very high at one, but they went down. Now imagine they got to this half incapacitated person, intellectually, mentally incapacitated due to, old age related illnesses. That's a fact. You don't have to be an expert to see him walk, talk, look around. He's lost. Okay, he's not all there. We all know. If we go by that, you know who's going to be the next president. Not this guy who really thinks, this is where I got the first thing, where he really thinks he's good. He's doing his job. He's really think he's good. He's not good. He's not even there. He's not there. Other people are there for him. Now, if he's going to be running and he's going to get elected in 2 years and a half, or 2 years and a little bit, his decline is going to go even lower than he is right now. So that means the trend of intellect of US presidents and abilities are going to go down, right? A little bumps here and there, but the trend is a linear decrease. It's not a, it's just like that. So if we go like that, what's going to be after Biden? Biden is semi-incapacitated or capacitated. What's going to be next? I tell you who's going to be next. The next US president will be a person in coma. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.